Yo, what's the word y'all doing out there? Now, I feel like I'd do something different on this one. This is on what would be the big five in hip hop. How I came up with this big five, y'all know who the big three is when we talk about hip hop. And then y'all know before that, when there was a big four, who they would always throw in there, which was Big Sean. And over the years, Sean stopped carrying other stuff, and they started to ease Future on up there. So, I mean, I guess depending on who you ask, you can still put Future or Sean in the big four. Because Sean can rap with all of them. You know what I'm saying? It's just, y'all know what's going on. And Future, I'm going to get to Future. Now, so I say if you put that together, you got you a big five right there. You got you a starting five lineup right there. Playing basketball court, that's your starting five right there. Now, even be some people going crazy, you know how people get with this wild stuff and oh man, J. Cole, blah blah blah, he's no longer in the big three. Man, stop all that weird talk y'all had going on. Cole is solidified, will forever be at worst going down to three. To me, he's still top one. But that's just my opinion. You have yours. These right here I'm about to say are my opinions. None of it is facts. But if you disagree, that's perfectly fine. You know what I'm saying? Don't go with, you didn't pick my favorite rapper. These are just my opinions. These aren't facts. None of that. It's just how I feel categorizing these guys. So we're going to start off. We're going to go from alphabetical order, which the first letter is B. We're going to go with Big Sean. To me, in my opinion, and this is about giving all these rappers their flowers. To me, in my opinion, Big Sean has the best flow. His super duper flow was legendary. Even Drake, some of y'all favorite rapper, stole that super duper flow and admitted it. Listen to Big Sean Lemonade, or you could even listen to Big Sean, well, it's called Super Duper Lemonade, where he had that flow.
Don't worry about my niggas, they're good. Marshall, bank account got me feeling well. Fargo.
Now listen to Drake's Forever.
In your city, faded off the brown. Nino, she insists she got more class. We know.
You know what I'm saying? He was using the same flow Sean used, and he admitted he stole it from him. So that's how cold that Big Sean flow was. To me, he has the best flow of these guys. Just my take. It could be controversial. Also, I feel like with Big Sean, I feel like he has the best punchlines of these guys. He has the best metaphors. Now, see, Kendrick, he do it, but he really don't do it. He be more of a lyrical type of. Drake can hit you with him. Drake can hit you with some from now and then. Future, well, y'all know Future is Future. And then who you got? Cole. Now, Cole got some really nice punchlines, really nice metaphors. But in my opinion, I think Sean, I'm going to give the edge to Sean. Just my personal take. So, them the two categories I give Sean. Yeah, I give him two. It's more, but I'm breaking it down to these. Moving on. You got the next letter in the alphabet. We have Drake. To me, Drake overall, the best artist. Now, this one, personally, I don't feel like it's controversial. I feel like it's obvious. Drake is the best artist overall. You can put him as a rapper, put him as a singer, put him as a pop guy. No matter where you put him, he's going to be amongst that in every lane. He's going to be amongst in the conversation of being one of the best. Now, I know it's ghostwriting allegations and all this reference. That's cool. That could be a stain on his legacy. But to me personally, when you look at the body of work and all this he's done, Drake is in that category of each one. Also have another one, but I'm going to get back to this one. This one it's two parts. Club Banger. Also, that's another one with Drake. If I'm with with a chick, some chicks, I'm not finna listen to no Kendrick Lamar. I'm not finna listen to no J. Cole. Future, okay, maybe. We can get to that. Sean, No, I'm not gonna listen to no Sean. Maybe some of his songs. I mean, some of them you got songs you could with women, but 9 times out of 10 you're playing Drake. You're lying to yourself if you say otherwise. That's gonna be one that come to mind. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. Also, club bangers. When you in the club, you're gonna hear Drake's music. That's just what it is. I was at DJ Moore's football camp the other day. You know what they played majority of the time? They played Drake. Yeah, I heard Like That with Kendrick Lamar in it. I even heard 7 Minute Drill with J. Cole. But 9 times out of 10, you're hearing Drake. But there's another one I'm going to get to on that one. So I'm going to say 1A for that one because I'm going to finish the other one. Now, let's keep going in this alphabetical order. The next person I want to talk about is Future. To me, Future, what I'm in right now, has the best riding in the whip music. Riding in the whip, 9 times out of 10, you're not finna catch nobody listening to no Kendrick Lamar, no J. Cole, no. Okay, you probably can hear Drake. You might hear some Drake. Like I said, Drake can be in any lane. You might hear some Drake, depending on the mood. Sean, it depends. Detroit, he gets a lot of play, well, he's used to. But nowadays, nah, you're going to hear Future. And that's just unbiased. I'm not saying I'm going to play him 100%, but 9 times out of 10, if you're listening, if you had to guess one of them artists in this 5, you're going to hear Future. The beats, just everything, the style, all that is just perfect music to, ride to. I guess if I was to throw another one in there for Future, it would be if you want to get high. I guess you're doing the pills and all that. I don't do pills, so I don't know, but that's another one you can throw in for Future as a one-up for him. But, okay, that's a category I would for sure give to Future. No question, the riding in the whip music. And then I guess you can say the whole drug thing. Moving on. Next we have Jay. Now, these are mines with J. Cole. I feel like one of these isn't controversial, is no debate. But I'm sure you can. It's all opinionated. Now, the next one obviously is going to be. To me, J. Cole, this one is controversial. I know y'all probably going to disagree, but a lot of people will, and that's fine. Has the best pen game of all of them. Hands down. That's just my take. Well, I ain't going to say hands down. It's kind of disrespectful. I know a lot of people probably going to say another guy in that category, which is Kendrick Lamar. Big Sean gets slept on in that. Drake, regardless of what we want to say, Drake has a nice pen game. Future is Future. But, hands down, I'm going with Cole. Me personally, hands down, I'm going to go with Cole. I feel like if this was a debate about 2015 or so, then I could see an argument. I might say otherwise. I might go with the other guy on this list I didn't mention. But since then, late years, to me, it's been J. Cole, no question. Not even with the recency bias of what's going on. I'm going with Jermaine. That's just me personally. To me, Jermaine has the best pen game. All these guys have a lane they have, in my opinion. Now, the next one I'm going to say, I feel like this has been no debate, but I guess you can make a room for a couple of these other guys. I feel like he's the future GOAT. Feature. I said future. Feature. No play. No pun intended. I feel like when it comes to features, he is doing what those guys did before. Every time Jay-Z got on your track, or Lil Wayne got on your track, or Ludacris got on your track, they was taking over. I feel like Cole does it more consistently than any of these guys, and he makes it his mission to get on the track and destroy you. So I give those 2 lanes to Cole. Pen game and feature. Now, I know some people might. Drake hops on a lot of features, but Drake ain't killing no features like Cole to me. Well, I guess they do it in different ways, but I'm going Cole, no question, especially as of last, I don't know how many, since 2007 or so. I feel like he's had that sold up. Now, last but not least, Kendrick Lamar. To me, he has the best discovery of these guys. He puts out the best albums. To me, it's no debate. Now, look, other guys have great albums. Drake, we all know Drake has those albums. You want to debate? Nothing Was the Same, Take Care, he has his albums or whatever. Scorpion, whatever you want to say with Drake. J. Cole, most definitely. Born Sinner, my favorite 2014 Forest Hill Drives, which I feel was a classic. I like KOD. A lot of these albums with Cole. Big Sean, Last ones he had, I Decided. What was the one before that? Dark Sky Paradise. That one was cool. It was another one I feel like I'm forgetting though before I'm Decided. What was the other one I'm forgetting? Now he had them first two. Now I ain't gonna lie, the first two used to hit for me hard. I used to even be on Facebook. When I was on Facebook, I used to quote them lyrics every time. And that was what? Finally Famous and Most Definitely Hall of Fame. But as I got older and I listen to them now, I'm like, man, these don't hit the same. These just don't hit the same like they used to. And that's just my personal take. They don't hit the same like they used to. For me, albums is all about, and all this stuff is all about songs. How does it sound to you 10 years from now? How does it age? Does it age the same as when you heard it before? To me, Sean early stuff, a good portion of it, I say no. So to me, and Future, Future has a very nice discovery, a really good discovery. I'm not too big on listening on it, but the stuff I've heard was decent. But I give Kendrick Lamar that case as far as albums, mainly because of Good Kid, Mad City. That's my honest opinion. To me, that is a classic album, no question. I feel like Damn is damn near a classic too. The other ones he put out was all right. Wasn't too much of my liking, but I feel like that one alone with Damn, is enough to definitely give Kendrick the comfortable edge. Now, another edge I will give Kendrick. This one I feel like is controversial because, I don't know, I guess I'm going back in his Good Kid, Mad City days. I would say Kendrick is probably the best of these guys. Not the best to me, period, but of these guys, storytelling. J. Cole has his moments. He can get you with some storytelling. He can do that. Big Sean can as well. Drake, I'm really not sure. A Drake fan could correct me. Future, I don't really think that's his lane, but I could be wrong. It's a lot of Future music I haven't heard. But I feel like if you look at Good Kid, Mad City, that was elite storytelling at its finest. So I would give that edge to Kendrick Lamar as far as storytelling. Now, I get it. Good Kid, Mad City was years ago. Now, today, I probably could do some re-listening and change that, but I'm going to give that edge to Kendrick Lamar as far as storytelling, you know. Now, like I said, Cole had his. He was doing his. He did something on KOD, did something on For Your Eyes Only. Big Sean had that Story to Tell song where he was, doing a Biggie thing. He was talking about the girl tried to burn him and all that. So Sean has did it too. Sean has did his where he talked about his doctors and all that other stuff. So these guys all have a lane where they are great in. You know what I'm saying? In this era, I feel like it's all about, the end of the day, who you favor. But I also feel like the whole riding in the car thing is a mood thing. But 9 times out of 10, I feel like you will have a better chance of hearing Future. That's just my personal opinion, my personal take. But, you know what I'm saying? Everybody is going to say different. Now, you could add some other categories, maybe freestyle and stuff like this. If I would go freestyle, I would give that edge to J. Cole. Big Sean is really good with the freestyling as well. I would probably give the edge to Cole. As far as mixtapes, I guess you can get that one to Future. But I could be wrong. I haven't really, not too much on them with the mixtapes. But I'm gonna say this one. If we talking about, I know Future has some really good mixtapes. So I would get that one to Future. But my personal, if I'm listening, them guys in the mixtape, I'm going Big Sean Detroit. Classic mixtape. Classic. You go to Detroit, you will still hear that today. So that's my take. That's my opinion. Let me know if y'all got any other categories. If y'all feel like I was wrong on something, let me know in the comments. But that's just my personal take. It's not law. It's not fact. It's just who I feel is on top in these categories. But like, share, subscribe if you're new, and we out.